Well, the Little Wildcats was one of those times in my life where it was the happiest times of my life and some of the worst times of my life. and mainly because the happy times were playing football, the worst times were running sprints after practice. I could have done without those. In Pop Warner, my stuff was always coming out of the laundry, and my mom always had it piled up, and it was in my room. And we wore white uniforms and red, but mostly we always had white pants, so we were always dirty. So my stuff was always coming out of the laundry. I expected when I got to Notre Dame, I was so excited. It was my dream come true to get there, and how the bubble was burst on day one when I found out there were 7 freshman quarterbacks. There were times I could have quit easily. I had the dubious honor of working my way all the way down to number 7 on the freshman list. I'd gotten to the point where the first scrimmage, not only did I throw interceptions, but I got punt blocked. It was one of those things where going, this might not be my sport. Maybe I chose the wrong sport. My dad said, if you quit, it can become a habit because it is so easy to quit. We all have to persevere through things and learn how to do things our way.
He wasn't a great player at Notre Dame just by passing through town. His greatness shows up. It showed up there, and it showed up since he's probably first put on a male supporter.
When I look back, probably the biggest lesson I learned was really late in my career was from Bill Walsh. And, coming from Notre Dame, playing in a national championship game, I thought I was pretty well prepared when I got to the NFL. But Bill Walsh opened my eyes to something completely different.
Just going to sprint and try to control a strong safety and give decent room to run.
Success doesn't come easy. Kids seem to think that, hey, that guy's successful, that's all he ever did. Or he has so much talent physically that he was going to be an athlete somewhere. It's not about how you look and how you do, it's how you learn the process and how you work within that system. And Bill really taught me that I wasn't even close to being prepared when I got to the NFL. And I was sitting there going, well, what do you mean? So he goes, because you just seem like you want to be mediocre till good. He goes, you need to want to be perfect. You need to want to strive to be perfect because no one's going to be perfect. But if you miss, you can still be pretty good. He says, but if you strive to be mediocre and you miss, you won't be on this team very long.
That looks great.
That's it.
That looks good.
Every time you walk on the football field, whether it's Pop Warner all the way to the NFL, you build these friendships that go on forever, and they're built around a trust that you can't explain to anybody else that's outside of that team. Every day you go to work, I put my trust in a bunch of guys that come from all over the country. There's nothing that gets closer than that. Everybody expects things to happen like that, and they don't. Sometimes it takes a while, sometimes it takes a process, and it takes that perseverance to overcome and fight through things.
And the 49ers have won the Super Bowl.
And I think that's the beauty of football, is that you have to find your way. And they give you a guidance with the plays and things, but you have to figure out how you can best apply it to your life.